What's up, everyone? Welcome to Game Set Start. I'm Steven. This is Outer Wilds, and I'm going to start a new game. I've recorded about an hour of this before, and my sick, addled brain decided not to record any of the game audio. So I have a little bit of an understanding of how this game works. There's our pilot, back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. I'm ready if you are. Are you kidding? Of course I'm ready. It's finally time to test the new landing hydraulics of the pilot instead of the auto flight system. Speaking of pilots, make sure you don't crash the ship the first time you put it down, you hear? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. So, like I mentioned a moment ago, I am a little ill. And so Tyler will not be joining me for probably a couple episodes now. And probably don't sound all that great, but who knows? Hello, Micah. Hey, it's you. Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you going to go into space? Aren't you? You better not change your mind. Hey, I'm still going. You better be. It's been forever since anyone launched into space. I really, really want to see it. Really bad. Hey, you want to try out my model ship? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Well, I'm all down for not starting more fires. And, this is going about as well as it did the first time I did this, too. Nice. Yep. Still amazing at this. So sadly now I do have some inkling as to how this game works. Hello, Porphy. Heyo, Hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When your turn, let's you, me, and Gossin open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels, and good luck. Always ruin fun with scientific accuracy whenever you can. I highly recommend it. Hello, Rutil. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. Yeah, the space program's certainly come a long way. I should probably thank you for causing fewer flash fires than your predecessors. By the way, good luck with those retro rockets. More flash fires. This pilot seat, used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar, is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although, it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight. That day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hearthian history. Quite the industrious people. These Hearthians. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Yeah. Space pictures. Hello, Marl. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's going to miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. Nice try. We all know you have it out for that tree. What? No. I just think it's in the way and someone ought to chop it down, you know? Specifically, me. You think this has to do with the time I fell out of it and broke my arm? That was when we were hatchlings. Who would hold a grudge for that long? I would. I would, Marl. Hold grudges forever. It is the way. Hey, niece. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh, sure. I made all their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Chert's drums, Ryback's banjo, and Gabbro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course. Though, Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space? That'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Signal scope. It's a long ways away. To the observatory. This game has lots of things to talk about. Hello, Tefra. Hello, astronaut. What's at the radio? We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Sure, let's play. Woohoo! Okay, here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. 1, 2. Dang, those kids are fast. Found you, Chapter. Aw, you found me, but my hiding spot was super good. Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? Alright. I see you. Hello, Galena. I won? I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. You're welcome. I still think that she had the best hiding spot. Way harder to get to than behind a waterfall. And I can see you right there. Like, it's so simple. What's up, Spinell? Fishing rhyme, fishing rhyme. Singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. That big water planet, Giant's Deep, that's where I'd go. Why's that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep, and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down. But suddenly, Gabbro couldn't go any further. Tell me more. I will. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back. almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Is that all true? Heard it from Gabbro themselves. Gabbro can be a little fanciful, sure, but they aren't a liar. I mean, probably, anyway. I guess if you want to know if the story's entirely true, you can go see Giant's Deep for yourself. Just right. Zero-G Cave and Observatory up this way. See what this Zero-G Cave is all about. Danger. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eye. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Hornfels. Ghost matter seems like it's probably going to be a problem later on. I'm gonna need to use cameras to keep myself from getting murdered by an invisible substance. Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Dawson said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. Hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter's awesome. Ghost matter's super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad it feels like your whole hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any in space, okay? That sounds bad and painful. Agreed, Arcos. And the day-night cycles in this game are super short and weird. I felt like the sun just came up. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before you launch. I've got zero-G training set up if you want a refresher. I should probably take that refresher. What's up, Gossin? Hey, thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? I'm a little nervous, yeah. Good. Everyone should be a bit nervous before going into space. I got cocky during my first flight. Nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. Hey, I've gotten better. Think so, do you? Feel like proving it to your old flight coach? There's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the Zero-G Cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute Zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave, or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite? Coming up. Cool. Get to it. Try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. I will concuss myself many times before my first launch. So the first time I did this, it was quite terrible. I was smacking into everything, and I will probably continue to smack into everything this time as well. It's going to be fun. Zero-G Cave. I'm curious what would cause an anomaly such as a zero-gravity cave inside of a planet. Maybe, I don't know. I guess it was far enough down, maybe. If, who knows? I sure don't. I'm not a scientist. Hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some zero-G time in. So you're going in there? In the cave? Ugh. What? No, I'm fine. Great and fine. Sure sounds like a man who's fine. You don't look fine. Well, I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. Now I've got hand sweats. Me too, Tough. Me too. Alright. Into the gravity cave. one fix. Ow. Ah. Yep, this is going about as well as it did the last time. I see you. Little broken piece. It's not even moving around that much. Alright. 2 of 3. And the third piece is somewhere around here. There you are. How did so much of this get broken? We're just sitting here. Training simulation complete? Time to go back out. I swear, is my flashlight even on? Yes. Now, which way is up? Oh. Maybe that way. I'm so turned around already. Nice. Okay. There's the way out. Whoop. Gravity's back. At least some of it, at least. Ugh. Try not to move that fast in space, or else I'll probably hurt myself. I will definitely hurt myself moving that fast in space. Alright. Back out of this lift area. What's up, Gossin? Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. Everything in space is big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory. Get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you, got it? I will try to keep myself from getting exploded or cratered. Observatory. Okay. Notes. Outer Wilds Ventures. Founding members. Clockwise from top left. Hornfels, Gossin, Slate, and Feldspar. Outer Wilds Ventures. Timber Heart's first and only space program was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Addle Rock. Nice. Big thanks to these additional founding members of Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground. Looks like people. Like real people. Pretty cool. Hey, Hal. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the Translator Tool's inaugural Flight 2. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think. You'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh, jeez. Do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. And I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm terrified. Don't let me make you nervous. You've been training for this day since we were hatchlings, remember? You'll do great, I promise. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? Haven't heard? Gabbro brought it back with him from the Giant's Deep, and Hornfels just finished prepping it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know? And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, jeez. I got a little carried away there. Go on. You have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our planets in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note, the decorative jewelry has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. Look like fuzzy goat people with 3 eyes. Fancy. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although the text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. And I think this is super neat and cool. Still. Cassava. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Felix. Fortunately, the outer rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Alright. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how, and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possess antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes, because we have 4. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear whether the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Fragile bone babies. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. It's pretty cool. Wish I could warp. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. This is also super neat. Walking on walls. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to dark bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. It's pretty crazy that it just attached itself to a ship and just came back. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. The life cycle of a star. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon, a very heavy element. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called the supernova. Based on Schert's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. And just about every sun. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever's actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. I would have to say the same. Creepy rock. Nice. I believe there's an old Sherlock game as well that Watson has the exact same effect. He will also teleport around when you're not looking. Schrödinger's Watson. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the idle rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Gravity. It's weird. Hello, Hornfells. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations. And local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confessed. I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm gonna wing it. Planning to follow in the footsteps of Feldspar in the great Outer Wilds venture tradition, are you? I might have guessed. Well, see if you can't put that translator tool of yours to good use while you're out there. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to die in space. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before a launch? At any rate, here are the launch codes. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate could be persuaded to make them. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Thank you, Hornfells. More notes. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the further away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Hornfell's observations. This is incredible. First I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. There's a lot of cool, little space facts in this game. I missed that the last time, at least that specific observation about the red shifting and galaxies moving away. And this is still weird and creepy, just like it was the first time. And its eyes stay open and stare. Like the creepy little no man thing that it is. Hey. So did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? I did not get this conversation last time. The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa. The statue was doing what? So its eyes open, and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around. You mean like a hallucination? Yes, exactly like a hallucination. Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like, medically speaking? No, that statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did. But why? Hornfels tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's, Gabbro. So maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Jeez. I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use your translator tool to find out more about that statue, okay? Good luck, and safe flying. Alright, well, next time, we will take off into space. Thanks for watching, everyone.